So I just got out of school and I had to stop at the park on my way home to make another video. And this is going to be different from a lot of my other videos because this is going to be about grief. Many people wonder, what exactly is grief? Does grief even have a feeling to it? And it just describes a process that you're going through. Grief is a never-ending journey. There's a lot of emotions tied into it. There's hurt, there's anger, there's regret, there's sadness, there's loneliness, there's deep pain that you can't even describe, and yes, there is happiness. Grief comes in waves. I know that's a famous quote. Grief comes in waves and tonight I'm drowning. That's one of my favorite quotes because sometimes grief is just that way. You're drowning and no one is there to save you. What causes grief? What causes grief is love. You can't grieve for someone if you can't feel love for them. You can grieve for somebody you don't even know as long as your heart is showing love. Like just here recently, in my community, a little 3-year-old was beaten and the doctors said he had a rare chance of surviving, and now a week later he's home and they call him the doctors at USA Hospital call him a miracle baby because they don't know how he healed that fast. But yet the whole community was grieving for that little baby because they felt love for him. They felt love for his family. And grief is a lot harder when you lose a loved one or when you lose a friend. My senior year, we started senior year in August of 2014. In September of 2014, I lost my closest friend. We've been friends since the 6th grade. And I never understood what grief was until I lost my friend. There was an aching in my heart that started. I couldn't do anything. I felt like I couldn't live. I told my friends that I didn't want to be here anymore. I just wanted to go be with my one and only friend who I knew since 6th grade. I wanted to be with my other half, my partner in crime. I wanted to be with her. And then as the weeks and months went on, it started getting easier and easier. And then, well, I wouldn't say when it got easier and easier, it got better to deal with. Yes, there was days I fell. Yes, there was days I was on top. Yes, there were days where I was in that feeling again, where I just wanted to be with my friend. I just wanted to leave this world and go be with her. But see, that's the funny thing with grief is you can't act on your emotions because one minute you're on cloud 9 and the next minute you're in a storm. That's how grief works. You don't know what to expect. It's like a tornado coming without warning. One minute it could be perfectly sunny and bright outside like it is today. The next minute a tornado could come through and you never have no idea about it, or an earthquake or whatever. Grief is a roller coaster. It goes up and down like I already explained. And what you have to do with this grief is just I don't even want to say take one day at a time because you don't know how it's going to affect you 2 minutes from now. I would take it a minute at a time and just deal with your emotions. Don't act upon your emotions because if you act upon your emotions, you will do something that you will regret. You will do something to hurt somebody else that is close to you. Take time, relax if you have to. Find your happy place. Go do your favorite hobby and just work through it the best that you can, and know that there are people who care for you. There are people that you can talk to. They won't understand how you feel because every grief journey is different, but they can try and help you. They can try and be a listening ear to you. So that's pretty much what grief is to me.